แต่ฉันเอาไปลอยจะจอนเดี๋ยวเขาเจอไปอยากจะเช็ดnữa tí này chống cưng cổ liếuไปดูít phải bé cháu nó hả ít phải bé cháu nó phải nó gì cái tổ hay nữa ít phải bé ở trên nó có trà sữa tụi lúc có sao hả lúc trên nó mà thế là sao tôi xí cân cầu lấy trong cân cầu lấy xí tỏ lo họ nó tí ở đây là ít số mông tờ nữa thế lấy tàu lo chọn được lúc chế nè này chống cân cầuฉันเอาไปอย่าปกเขาไปจะเช่นนะเนี่ยโอเค做อย่า做ไปเถินนะโอเคจะมาตัวหมุนเต้นหนังหน่อยเลยโอเคมาดูก็ตัวโตๆเยอะโอเค
Bienvenidos a Kilimanjaro Safari. Para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados y mantengan las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Cuiden sus niños. Gracias. Hello everyone. Welcome to Kilimanjaro Safari. Before you begin your trip, you should know that the unlimited rules of the
โอเคก็รู้
Gates are closing!
Thank you, Warden, as we say in Harambe one day. Let's go. My name is Kyle, and I'm going to be your safari guide for today's safari into the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. Look above your heads and you'll see an animal spotting guide, helping you identify some of the animals that are out on the reserve. We're probably not going to see all those animals, but we usually get some pretty good luck. Most important of all is safety, so make sure everyone of all ages remains fully seated at all times and don't reach out of the truck. We'll be driving through really rough brush, and some of those bushes have large thorns as well. It does get bumpy, so stay seated, especially little ones on laps. I do recommend having children on laps, though, so they can see out both sides of the truck. Animals are free to roam, and you never know where we're going to spot them. They're wild animals, they do whatever they want. And since we're entering their home, we're going to respect them and not calling or whistling, making noises to try to get their attention by any means. But now we are going to start our safari in the Little Ituri Forest. The forest is home to some of the more shy and reclusive animals, as well as some of the thickest brush. So keep your eyes open for animals trying to hide out of view.
Oh yeah, look.
Across the pond on the right-hand side, large brown animal up on top of the hill near the fence there. That's a shine reclusive okapi weren't discovered by the Western world until 1901. Known for having black and white stripes on their legs that kind of make it look like zebra stripes. Not related to zebras though. Okapi are the only known living relative of the giraffe. Also black and white coming up real close to us on our right. This bird is a saddle-billed stork. They have a yellow patch on top of their bill that kind of looks like a saddle. The tallest stork in Africa, 5 feet tall, wingspan 9 feet wide, almost as wide as this trunk is. They have no means of vocalization, so to communicate they rattle their upper and lower bills together.
It's a tiger, you know.
Heading down towards the watering hole now. Great places to find animals coming to cool off and to get a drink. We'll stop by a few watering holes along our safari, as they tend to give us some of the best chances of finding animals. Of course, we're not finding much near here right now, so we'll keep going a little deeper into the forest. As we see another saddle-billed stork on our right-hand side again. This one's standing up.
Oh, look at this. There's a long over like a
Oh, do you see up over the ridge to the left? There's a black rhino on the move. Black rhinos have a pointed and prehensile upper lip. Perfect for pulling leaves off of trees and bushes here in the forest. Lucky to see one since they're so commonly poached for their horn. Even though the horn on a rhino is just made out of keratin. Same material in the human fingernail, completely worthless. But sadly that poaching has reduced the numbers of black rhinos to less than 4,000 left in the entire world. Now on the left-hand side, a herd of bongos, large copper-colored antelope. Bongos get the nickname ghosts of the forest as they blend in well with their surroundings. Both male and female bongos have large horns that spiral backwards, allowing them to cut through the thick brush here in the forest with ease. Their horns are solid on the inside, unlike some animals with hollow horns to keep theirs lighter weight. Now we're getting close to the Safi River. The Safi runs along the edge of the forest, usually a great place to find Nile hippopotamus. The hippos, they'll spend the majority of their day in the river to stay cool, and they can't hold their breath underwater up to 8 minutes. So look under the surface. Hippos may be completely submerged. Of course, as I say that, we're getting a really lucky sight. We're getting to see a hippo laying down out of the water ahead across the river here. Now it is rare to see during the day because hippos are nocturnal, typically coming out onto the river banks at night. The hippo will graze in about 80 to 90 pounds of vegetation nightly and walk up to 6 miles just to do so. These large gray birds, some of them nesting on the island, are pink-backed pelicans. Get their name after the light pink that their backs turn during mating season. The lower bills are expandable and are used as a net to catch fish in the water. Not for storing anything though, they'll swallow their prey immediately. Pelicans nest in pods ranging between 50 and 500 pairs. A lot of pelicans on the islands. I was hoping to find a whole bloat in the river. A group of hippos called a bloat. Don't see it anymore, but at least we did get to see the one out of the water. Now we do see some Nile crocodiles. Crocodiles bite strong enough to crush the bones of their prey, with about 2,000 pounds per square inch of force. You find any holding their mouths open? No, they're not waiting for food. That's how they cool themselves off, by releasing the body heat through their open mouths. Luckily, the croc can run 10 miles an hour. Definitely not much of something about me, so I'm not going to stick around here for too long. When I mentioned how hippos are nocturnal, active at nighttime. Well, crocodiles, they're the opposite. Diurnal, active during the daytime. Like we as humans are, diurnal.
You might get to see
Coming up on our right side of the clearing is a baobab tree. It's the nickname upside down tree since it looks like their roots point towards the sky. But baobabs just go leafless about 9 months out of the year. Can do so by storing water inside their massive trunks on reserve for periods of drought. Oh, but now we're coming up to one of my favorite views on the entire reserve, looking out over the Serengeti grasslands.
Oh, I see something over there. Look at that. Look at that.
Grasslands stretch for thousands of miles across Africa, home to some of the most famous animals like lions, elephants, zebra, and those giraffe we can already see. This is the wild Africa we're all working so hard to protect. As we come to the bottom of the hill out to the right-hand side, way in the back corner of the tree line, there's a herd of springbok hiding back there, small teeny antelope with white underbellies. Springbok translates literally to jumping antelope. And they can leap across the savannah, reaching heights of 6 feet high off the ground. The legs, they'll cover over 11 feet long in 1 bound. Extremely impressive for how small they are. Those springbok there are all fully grown at 100 pounds and 3 feet tall. The brown animals with huge horns are Ankoli cattle, also called Watusi after the tribe in Africa that first domesticated them. They are the only domesticated animals found on this reserve. Each one of their horns can max out at 6 feet long and 8 inches in diameter. Not that heavy though, as there's a honeycomb structure inside. Allows them to circulate blood through those horns, close them off, like the radiator on a car.
I don't like that.
On our left-hand side, there's a pack of African wild dogs laying down. Also called painted or spotted dogs after their really splotchy coloration. They do look similar to your domesticated dog back home, but they're a different offshoot of the canine family. These dogs only have 4 toes, and you wouldn't want to cuddle up with them, since they are the most successful hunters on the savannah. African wild dogs catch their prey more often than any other species out here, including lions, hyenas, and cheetahs. Do so by working together as a pack to run their prey to complete exhaustion. Speaking of their prey on the left, those 4 antelope laying down are sables, the emblem of the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. Those 4 sables there are females, as they have a lighter brown color to them. Males are much darker brown, almost a jet black. Only 1 male in a herd, though, with about 10 to 20 females. Each giving birth to 1 newborn sable every single year. Also on the left, there's quite a few more of these white-bearded wildebeest, the gray animals with the curve to their horn. White-bearded wildebeest are also called gnu, spelled G-N-U, after the low grunting sound they make. Part of one of the largest migrations in Africa. Up to 1.5 million wildebeest migrate non-stop. Not stopping for anything, even the birth of their young. Baby wildebeest need to learn to walk within 15 minutes, run within 30, or risk getting left behind completely. They can run up to 40 miles an hour during their stampedes.
She's so new into everything.
Okay, we see giraffe with to our right. Oh yeah, one is walking over there. Look, one is walking.
On both sides of the truck, these large red towers rising up out of the savannah are termite mounds. They're built using saliva, dirt, and dung. After getting baked in the African sun, they turn as hard as concrete. Then larger animals like elephants and these giraffes use them as a scratching post. They get worn and broken down. Look more like that mound out to the right-hand side. That allows for smaller animals, like those sable antelope, to use that as a lookout post, watching out for any predators, like those African wild dogs that might be hiding in the tall grasses. Just one example of how nothing ever seems to go to waste in an ecosystem like this, and how all animals are connected in the great big circle of life, from the tiniest termite to the tallest giraffe.
Oh look, there's more. They're walking.
Ồ, nó tới draft là lắc kìa.
Oh yeah. There's a baby with a body. You see the baby?
Along our left left-hand side now, the short-haired gray antelope are Patterson's eland, the largest antelope in Africa. A male eland will stand 6 feet off the shoulders and weigh 2,000 pounds. Females about 1,200 pounds. Judging by the size of these, that's either females. Even at their fully grown size, though, an eland can jump straight up into the sky 8 feet high from a complete standstill. Pretty useful when they try to escape their predators when attacked. I do see a whole tower of Maasai giraffes out here. Groups of giraffe called a tower. And Maasais are identified by their jagged edges around their spots, almost a lace-like kind of pattern. Tallest land animals on Earth, a giraffe stands 18 to 20 feet high. Even at birth, a baby giraffe stands 6 feet tall, as they need to be able to nurse from their mother at that age. Really lucky today, we get to see 2 baby Maasai giraffes as part of this one tower here, both on our right side now.
Yeah, two babies. Yeah, 2 babies and a mommy. Look at these chickens.
Giraffes do mostly everything standing up, from eating, drinking, sleeping, even giving birth. A baby giraffe's introduction into the world is a 6-foot fall from its mother. And they do sleep standing up, but they only sleep for 30 minutes out of the day. Not even all at once, it's a few minutes here and there, up to 30. Although giraffes do have their long necks, they actually have the same number of vertebrae bones in the neck the human does. And that's 7. Their bones are just larger than ours. They also have larger tongues than ours, up to 18 inches long, and they're prehensile. Allows them to wrap their tongue around the branch of a tree to pull all the leaves off of that single branch.
They
Actually do such a great job of removing all the vegetation off the undersides of trees that giraffes don't need too much of for any other animals. So elephants will just bulldoze down a tree to get to the vegetation that remains on the top of the tree. Well, there are a lot of trees knocked down in this area coming up ahead. Hopefully that's a good sign that we're getting close to elephant country. African elephants are the largest land animals on Earth. Fully grown, they weigh between 11 and 13,000 pounds. Still run about 25 miles an hour. Shouldn't be too hard to find one. You can find one on the right-hand side.
Oh my god, that's a huge
I think we might be able to get closer if we go around the trees here, hopefully. Maybe a little bit.
Oh, look at there, look, guys. Wow. That's a huge one. Wow.
Since this is the only elephant we're seeing in the area, it does make this a male or a bull, as males leave their herd when they reach adulthood, usually around 13 or 14 years old. Then he goes off and lives the rest of his life in solitude, meaning only out for mating purposes once a year. The females stay in the herd their entire lifespan, 65 years, simply raising their young. I do know the watering hole not too far away, that's sometimes a good place to find a herd. So I think we'll head over there and try to find some more elephants.
Okay, we're going to go to here.
We did find some red clay pits.
Thế là tụi mẹ sắp tới là có tụi lo sắp tới ta cái là.
Clay for not receiving minerals that they need in everyday diets. Ooh, there are some test marks there in the red clay and some elephant footprints. Hopefully that's a good sign a herd's not too far from here. Again, herds are just comprised of adult females and their young. Their childhood at 14 years and the male leaves the herd is the second longest childhood in the animal kingdom. Second only to humans at 18 years. Elephants do have the longest gestation period of any mammal though, with a 22-month pregnancy. Giving birth to a 300-pound baby.
22 months.
Oh, it does look like there's at least 1 or 2 more elephants ahead to the left-hand side. There's a baby one next to the baobab tree there. Sadly, though, numbers of elephants rapidly decreasing due to humans poaching for their ivory tusks, as well as habitat destruction. On any given day, we lose an average 96 elephants in the wild. That's one every 15 minutes due to human causes alone.
It looks like a mama. Oh my god.
Now, there's not a whole lot you can do to prevent poaching, but you can help protect some of their environment. Much of their habitat is being destroyed due to the mining of a mineral in Africa called coltan. Coltan is a metallic ore used in rechargeable batteries, like those inside cell phones and laptops. So if you want to recycle those batteries when you're done with them, you can help save some of the elephant's habitat from your own hometown.
Yeah, right there, it's up there.
On the island now are greater flamingos. Greater flamingos are the largest and lightest pink of all flamingo species. They're hatched gray, but after they eat lots and lots of shrimp containing beta carotene, that's what gives them their light pink color after about a year of eating that shrimp.